Hi everybody, it's Christina from Card Making Magic. Today I wanted to do another experiment with the Yupo paper, and I'm using alcohol refills, but if you don't have the refills and you have alcohol markers, you can use them as well or instead of. So the colours that I've got there are the same colours that I have here. So I've got OR2, JG2, TN4, EB4, GB2 and EB8. Now the foil that I'm using is from Crafter's Companion and it's just a gold foil. And I don't have any of the blending solution, but I'm going to use isopropyl alcohol. And I have a little pipette thing to apply it with. Now you will need to work with a window open or a fan on because this is quite a strong smell. So you can move your inks around on the Yupo paper by blowing with a straw, by using a blending tool with a piece of felt on it, and I've got some spare pieces here should I need them, and a paintbrush. Now don't use your best paintbrush, use one that you've designated purely and simply for using with your alcohol inks. So this is my Yupo paper and I've cut it in half. I'm going to do one half with the pens and the other half with the actual refills, and we'll see if there's a difference in the two. So I'm going to start with my dark brown and I'm going to just add this to my sheet, and then with all the other colours I'm going to add some in different areas, and then we'll blend them all together. Now at the moment all the dark ones look the same, but I promise you they're not. This is a green and that was a brown. So now let's put the goldy colour on. Now we're going to use this to blend it around. So all you're going to do is just add this and keep turning it around so it's in different areas and mix it onto your card. Up the glass mat with some isopropyl on a paper towel, and I've added a bit more green to my card, to my Yupo paper, but it's still wet so I can't yet add the gold foil. I'm wanting it to go tacky and then I can add the foil. Now if you look at the paper you can see where there are thicker patches on that piece, and these are now going quite tacky, so I think we'll try and add some of the foil to this piece. Now once you've got it down, press it right the way down onto your Yupo paper and then burnish it with your fingers and give it a real good rub. Don't scratch it because the scratches will go through onto the card underneath, but rub it with your fingers and you can see where it's starting to stick on the Yupo paper, onto the alcohol inks. So we've given it a really good press and you can see in the film the areas where it's stuck. So there's some, There's another piece. There's some more. And there's another piece right down the middle. So keep rubbing until you're happy that you've got all the tacky bits covered. And then you can take your gold foil off. So let's have a see at what we've got. Oh, that is gorgeous. Let me just pick it up. Okay, so there it is. It's all foiled. It's got beautiful colours in it. And you can turn that into cards, frames, die cut shapes, anything you want. So now let's do the same thing with the Yupo paper and the alcohol pens. So you're going to pop your colours down anywhere you want in random areas. Well, there's the piece, and I've added the gold. I managed to scratch it with my nails, so make sure you don't do that. But I have to say, I'm not really impressed with it when you compare it with the other one. Now, unless I'm doing something wrong with this, with the pens, I won't be doing it with the pens again. I will be using the refills, and I think that one is absolutely gorgeous. Now, here's another one that I did a while ago using some different shades of brown, and I think that one is beautiful as well. Now for this piece, this is Yupo paper again, and I've cut it in half. I'm going to try some pinks and lilacs and pale greys, and this time I'm going to foil it in a raspberry pink. I've got clean felt onto my blending tool, and we'll make a start. So for the colours, I've got HB1, IG4, CR8, BP4, LV2, and if you have rubber gloves, put them on, otherwise you'll end up with inky fingers. So I have a box full of these, and I always forget to use them. That's why my fingers are always full of ink. more pink in this area and I've got more of a reddy colour in this area, so I'm going to make that a little bit more pronounced and add in some of the CR8, and we'll separate the two pieces and make two cards with it. Some pink foil in and keep your fingers crossed that this will work. Now I must make sure this time that I don't scratch my nails on it, so just rub the ends of your fingers over the foil. So shall we see what's happened? Here we go, let's take the foil off. Oh, lovely. There it is. All foiled in pink. Now I shall divide these two pieces and cut them into shapes for the fronts of some cards. So there's my two pieces separated and they will make two cards. Now when you come to make your cards, if your paper is still tacky, then go over it with your anti-static tool or some talcum powder and then just buff it off. Nice and gently, and that will take away any stickiness that's still in your card. So here are the cards that I've made from the pink colours with the pink foil on it. I cut the heart out of this one, and with the papers that I had left I created the flowers that have gone on this card. Then we had to go with some gold and browns and greens, and these are the cards that have been made from that. And when you put the foil into the light, you can see how well that shines. Now these two have been made from a piece that I created previously, and there it is. So I hope you like the cards, because it really is a fun technique and very easy to do. And I hope you've enjoyed the video, and if you have, please join me on the next one, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.